And tonight, we're also learning more about an organization that tried to help Eustace in the months leading up to that eviction.
They tried to help her become qualified for thousands of dollars in rent assistance. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling went through the court documents and is digging deeper tonight into the eviction process and how folks tried to help before the final paperwork was served.
Good evening. Court documents show that the Housing Justice Project tried to step in and help during that process to try to help to get some assistance. But in the end, those same documents showed it just wasn't enough.
Months before the exchange of gunfire at this apartment complex in Ballard, Eustace, the 29-year-old renter, had been dealing with her landlord in court. King County court documents show that her landlord reported she stopped paying rent around May 2022.
The Housing Justice Project provides representation to tenants facing eviction.
Edmund Witter says the Housing Justice Project did step in to try to help.
I can confirm we represented them in their eviction case.
Court documents show that rent was listed at $1,150 per month, with the landlord claiming rent was owed from May 2022 through September 2022. Overdue rent was listed at more than $6,000 in documents. September 9th, 2022, Eustace was served with a 14-day notice to pay rent or vacate the premises. Court documents also indicated the plaintiff, listed as Gilman Park Partners LLC, did receive a certificate of participation in the eviction resolution pilot program from the King County Dispute Resolution Center. That program allows tenants and landlords to meet with neutral mediators before an eviction lawsuit is filed.
We do run a rental assistance program that's available for people in an active eviction case. There are some interventions we can use to be hopefully pay off that rent and keep them housed and ultimately take care of the eviction before it happens.
Due to client confidentiality, Witten couldn't tell us exactly what happened in this case, but court documents show Eustace was served with an eviction summons October 11th, with a judge determining it wouldn't happen before March 1st. Deputies then tried to serve the writ of restitution this week prior to the shooting. Witten couldn't say why the eviction moved forward, but spoke in general terms about why representation ends.
Typically, once the eviction case is over with, once they've had a court hearing and otherwise all other options basically been exhausted, at that point our representation ends. So at this point, it was pretty much, there was nothing more we could do at that point.
And Witten says that attorneys with the project typically help around 1,000 to 1,500 renters per year. He says that most of those renters typically owe about a month or less in rent. Reporting live in Ballard, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.